And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Milwaukee Brewers taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And a big-time win streak is on the line today, Chris.
No one's really sure how much a manager impacts wins and losses over the course of the season, but I'll say right now, this manager has been making all the right moves.
Just about set to go. And for the Cardinals here this afternoon, it's Miles Michaelis. Singy, he's managed to rack up a lot of innings on the mound this season.
And Boog, this guy's getting close to 200 innings on the year. You know, there's some milestones that pitchers go after. One of them 20 wins. But another one that we don't talk about a whole lot is that 200-inning threshold. To be able to surpass that says that, hey, they prepared themselves for the season. They were able to stay healthy, and they were able to pitch effectively enough to stay in ball games long enough to reach that number. Pretty impressive on what he's done, and it's not over yet.
Sal Frelick stands in now and watches strike one. And that one is lifted in the air. Lewis has this one sized up. Makes the grab, one away. Let's take a look at the Brewers lineup. 1 point of concern hitting in that 2-hole. Andrew Monasterio.
Yeah, and Boog, sometimes all you need when you're slumping like this is just a little bit of confidence. You need a little bit of luck. One at bat where you hit the ball hard. Maybe it's caught, no big deal. Or maybe you get a bleeder that gets you a hit. You just need to feel good about the at-bat, and that's when things start to turn a little bit. We'll see if he can do that in this one.
Andrew Monasterio now at the plate as he swings through strike one. One out, base is empty. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Bounce to the right. And two away now.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
Number 22.
And now it's Christian Yelich. 0 for 6 in the series so far. And ball one. The pitch. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Two out, space is empty. Two outs. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's his 200th strikeout of the season. Brewers go down quietly. Now the Cardinals will see what they can do. There's no score. You're watching St. Louis Cardinals baseball on the show Midwest. Back here at Busch Stadium. And towing the slab in this one, D.L. Hall. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
Paul Goldschmidt in the box here lets that one go for a ball. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. Throws to second, and he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
So digging in, Brendan Donovan. 3 for 8 in the series coming in. First pitch misses. Runner at second, nobody out. And that one lifted in the air center field. Puts it away for the out.
Batting third, the right field.
Here's the Cardinals lineup now. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Nolan Gorman.
Well, Boog, I'm sure he hated to see the calendar turn. Hit over 400 last month, and that's the kind of momentum that you just want to continue into the next month. He's one of the hottest hitters in the game right now, and I can't wait to watch him swing it.
Now here's the switch hitting power threat, Demetrius Lewis. Just missed.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Man at second. Foul ball there. And another ball. And a pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate. Runners in scoring position. And a hitter's count.
That one backed up the middle, and it gets through. Rounds third, headed for the plate. And the Cardinals score first. It's 1-0.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like you did right there.
Runner on at first with one gone. Now, Nolan Gorman. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. There's the ball. Safe in second, and he easily steals the bag.
Well, with a good arm behind the dish, it's definitely a roll of the dice here to try to steal second base. Man, he can zip it down there so quickly. That was a pretty good throw as well, but really good, clean, stolen base. He can be pretty proud of himself.
And the 1-0. And there's a foul ball. Swings and misses. 1-2.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Fights it off. You'll see another. One out, the runner at second here in the third and final game of the series. Right through there, got him. And there's 2 down.
No, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in play somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
And now it's Ivan Herrera. That one the other way. Brings it in for the 3rd out. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now a 1-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Second inning set to go. And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. Hoskins measures 6 feet 4 inches. Batting in the cleanup spot. He's knocked in 9 over his last 10 games. Michaelis back to work. That one finds the zone. 0-1. The pitch. Swinging a foul straight back. Going 2 now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Righty to the plate. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And here it comes. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Here comes the pitch. Just missed.
It's a good take.
Next pitch just misses. And the count is even 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Kicks and deals. Fly ball down the line. Lewis makes his way towards it. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. The line to kick the pitch. That one hammered center field. Donovan ranging back. He hits the wall and hangs on. Great catch. Look how far he had to go that time. What an amazing catch.
He believes that he can get to everything, and that attitude allows the speed to play in well enough for him to run down balls that guys would just play off the hop.
Willie Adames stands in. On the ground, right side. Sends it to first. And they get Adames for the out.
Batting 6. The right fielder.
Up now for Milwaukee, Jake Bauers. Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
The key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep into counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
Two down, nobody on. There's a strike.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Two outs. Hammers that one. Curling down the line and foul. Got him looking. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nobody left for Milwaukee. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Back here in St. Louis, we head to the bottom of the second. Here's Nolan Arenado.
Nolan Arenado.
The wind of the pitch. Up the middle. Oh, he gloves it. And very nicely done for the out.
Great reaction there to get to the baseball, secure it, and then no time to get up and throw. Throws from one knee. That's a guy that's got a lot of confidence in his arm strength and accuracy.
Mason Wynn next up for the Cardinals. Fastball in for a strike. And it's 0-1. And the pitch. Now a screamer into the outfield. Frelick makes the grab on the run.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up he'll find a hole.
Now the left fielder, 2 for 7 in the series so far. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Yelich settles under it and makes the catch. And that is that. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. And we're back. Here's Gary Sanchez now. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller. Good at framing. But it's that big arm that really stands out.
You come into the game knowing that unless the ball's in the dirt or gets by him, we're probably not going to steal anything today. So that's where you want to get a little more aggressive on your secondary lead and hope that some base hits, some slugs, some home runs can come into play.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, I'll say this as a former position player and base stealer. When you come into a game and you've got a guy like this behind the dish with a big arm, you really have to change your approach. Can't try to steal because you'll get thrown out. Maybe get a little bigger lead, be aggressive on the secondary. But this type of guy shuts the running game down.
Here's your 1. And there's a ball. Here's a 1-1. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Makes the catch for the out. And there's one down.
Batting eighth.
Here's Christian Arroyo. Hitless in the series so far. He's 0 for 7. Line drive, base hit, right center field. So a man aboard now with one away.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And here is trying to move him over here. The throw to second, not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Sal Fraley, the next to hit, fly to right his first time. That's in for a strike at 95. It's 0-1. Two outs. Swing and a pop-up under it. And that is that. Brewers strand one. They're down 1-0. Bottom of the inning. Here's the pitcher, Miles Michaelis.
The pitcher, Miles Michaelis.
The lefty fires. There's the strike.
0-1's the count.
That one almost got him. Late swing fouled off. The wind and the pitch. Got him swinging.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Paul Goldschmidt.
Back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Here's Paul Goldschmidt. That one finds the zone. 0-1. One down, base is empty. And a foul ball. The pitch. Misses outside. And the count 1-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
That's down and in. 2-2 now. Ripped on the ground to second. 2 up, 2 down.
The center fielder, number 33.
Brendan Donovan. Next up for the Cardinals. He's 0 for 1. He swings and fouls one off. Ripped to short. Tosses to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. They lead it 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Out of the fourth, digging in, Andrew Monasterio. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. That clips the corner.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
Up the middle, win. Throws to first in time, and one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man. Christian Yelich up now for the Brewers. Struck out swinging his first time. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. The Redbirds leading by a run, top half of inning number 4. Got him. 2-away down.
Well, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
So 2 down now, and here is Rhys Hoskins. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Pitch is in there. 0-1. Fastball for a strike.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
And down on strikes he goes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Gone in order are the Brewers. They still trail 1-0. Back here in St. Louis, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Demetrius Lewis. And he hits a ground ball right side to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth. Here's Nolan Gorman. Struck out looking at his first at bat. Right through there for a strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
A big swing and a miss.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Ground ball off the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
And here's the catcher, Ivan Herrera. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Kicks and fires. Fought off foul. Gorman at first, one gone. Base hit center field. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, one out.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Arenado batting for the second time, and that's strike one. Runners at first and second with one gone. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. And a swing and a miss.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. 2 gone now. So first and second with 2 outs. And up next for St. Louis, Mason Wynn. 0 for 1 so far. And a foul ball. And now the lefty. Hard hit to third. To second, pulls him off the bag.
Now batting, left fielder.
You know, 2-out errors are kind of like 2-out walks, and sometimes even worse. You know, you think you're out of the inning, but all of a sudden you got another out to get, and the offense has a great opportunity they're looking to take advantage of and make you pay for.
Right side, hard hit. Out to escape a bases loaded jam unscathed. So 3 left for St. Louis, but they hold them. Back here at Busch Stadium, top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Willie Adames. Michaelis back to work. That one fouled off.
Well, these Brewers just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just 1 base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
On the ground, out to short. And it's through for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
The right fielder, number 9.
Jake Bowers up now for the Brewers. Caught looking his first time up. And that one fouled off. Tying run is at first. And we're at the top of the 5th. And he deals. And that one fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Righty delivers. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. The 0-2. And downstairs.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
One, two now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. And now it's the catcher, Gary Sanchez. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And fouled off. The Brewers trailing by a run here in the 3rd and final game of the series. And a pitch. Foul back our way, and that's out of play.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
On the ground to first, and there's a base hit. Lead runner around second, and they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Runners are at the corners, 1 away. The 0-1. Line drive, base hit. In from third is the tying run. We're tied at 1.
A couple of singles back to back. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat. Just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
First and second, 1 out. D.L. Hall up now for the Brewers. Corner infielders up on the grass expecting a bunt.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Bunting, and he pops it up. Herrera over to second. What a double play that was. Inning over. But the RBI single pushes across a run. All even now. Back here in St. Louis, we head to the bottom of the 5th. And now the pitcher, Miles Michaelis. The wind of the pitch. Right field down the line, and that one slices foul. Michaelis, multi-time All-Star, 35 years old, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games.
This game has been so tight, feels like the next team to score will win it.
And the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. And there's one down. Back to the top of the lineup. And here's the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. And he was nowhere near that one for strike one. The pitch. Hammered down the line, and now maybe extra bases. Now he'll turn for second, and he's got his second double of the game. One down. Now up for St. Louis, Brendan Donovan. First offering misses badly for ball one. Ground ball right side. Arroyo throws to first in time.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a knock, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat.
Lewis goes after that one for strike one.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end. You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Goldie at third with 2 away. Up the middle. Fires to first on the run. Throw is low, and he can't pick it.
Well, I definitely think the speed down the line played a factor on that throw. He had more time than he thought, but as a fielder, the speed of the game and the speed of the runner sometimes can get in your head, and he just rushed it and failed to make a clean throw.
Gorman in the box again, takes a strike.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boo.
Hall keeping an eye on him.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
2 outs. Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Sanchez throws. Too late. Stolen base. Siggy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Coming home, he'll score, and they lead by 2. And he's in at second with a 2-out double.
Well, that was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get into scoring position, come through with the base knock, you add a run.
So 2 down. Ivan Herrera next up for the Cardinals. 1 for 2. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
0-1's the count.
2 runs across in the inning. Last half of inning number 5. Hard hit, left field, base hit. Right past his coach, headed for the plate. Relay throw home, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Well, this is what you've got to do. You've got to try to score on the 2-out hit to the outfield, but outstanding execution on the relay home.
All set for the top of the 6th. Here's the leadoff man for the Brewers, Sal Frelick. The pitch. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Hauls it in for the out.
Now batting.
So up next, Andrew Monasterio.
Monasterio.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Herrera makes the play, and there's 2 away.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
Yelich in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. The Brewers down by a pair, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
In the air out towards right center. Settles underneath it. And that'll do it. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. 6, 7, 8 due in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Cardinals 3 and the Brewers 1. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Bryce Wilson.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Here's Nolan Arenado.
For the Cardinals, the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
And here it comes. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Right-handed reliever. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
And a swing and a miss. 1 away, bottom of the 6th.
The batter, number 4.
Mason Wynn next up for the Cardinals.
Mason Wynn.
Fastball for a strike. Activity in the bullpen for the Brewers. Elvis Peguero up and loosening in the pen. Milner also throwing. Fly ball down the line. This has got a chance, and it is foul. 1 down, base is empty. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Right-hander kick steals. That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
The pitch. Out there to center. Frelick has a beat on it. Brings it in. And there are 2 outs.
Now batting, the left fielder, Victor.
Here's the left fielder.
Scott.
Oh, look at the stop. Throw to first. On the money. Nice play. So they make short work of him there. 7th inning coming up. It's the Cardinals 3 and the Brewers 1. And we're back. And the batter will be the shortstop, Willie Adames. Now time called. Pitching coach coming out for a meeting as two relievers continue to throw in the bullpen. New pitcher for the Cardinals, Yency Almonte.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Here comes a pitch. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. And the righty deals. And there's a foul ball. And a pitch. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. A big first out here in the seventh via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Bowers batting with one down, takes the strike. Base is empty, one away here in the top half of inning number 7. One down, base is empty. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. A gigantic blast. It's his 6th home run of the season. It's 3-2.
No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in the spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
Here's Gary Sanchez. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And that puts the tying run on base.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Next to hit, Christian Arroyo. Ground ball right side, could be two. Quickly to second for one. Double play. What a clean killing to end the inning. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now a 3. And now a meeting near home plate, so it looks like we're going to have a double switch here. Bobby Milner on the pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup with the double switch here. Bryce Terang, he'll move into the 9th spot in the lineup.
And batting number 2, Bryce Terang.
Well, one-run game, so in now is the Cardinals pitcher, Yency Almonte. The pitch. Out to short, Adames. Fires across the diamond, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
First baseman, Paul.
So the batting order turns over. Paul Goldschmidt next up for the Cardinals. Can't glove it cleanly, but plenty of time to recover, and that's the second out.
Now batting, center fielder, Brendan Donovan.
2 outs, base is empty. Stepping in, Brendan Donovan. And that's in there at the knees.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
Left-hand batter waits.
One ball,
that missed
one
by
strike.
a lot. And that's ball 1. This ball's chopped on the ground, and he grabs it foul. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Two outs. And down on strikes. St. Louis goes down in order. Red. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, Bryce Terang. And the pitch. There's the strike.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Looking to get the tying run on base. The other way. Hauls it in. 1 away.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Back to the top of the Milwaukee order. Sal Frelick up now for the Brewers. In there at the knees. It's 0-1. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Trying to hold a 1-run lead, and we're at the top of the 8th. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Down the number 2 hitter, Andrew Monasterio. And that's off the inside edge. 1-0. Holding on to a one-run lead here in the third and final game of the series. And now 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
And the right-hander deals. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Two down, nobody on. That's to third. And foul ball. Kicks and deals. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And Milwaukee is set down in order. Brewers go down quietly. They're down 3-2. New pitcher on now, Joel Payamps.
Number 31.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
This to center field. Frelick hauls it in, and there's one away.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Now up the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Nolan Gorman. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Frelick going back. And that one is out of here. He'll touch them all. His second homer this series, and they add to the lead. It's 4-2. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. The slight opposite field into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
So 1 out, nobody on. And now the catcher comes up to him. Ivan Herrera. Ground ball, left side. Fires over to Hoskins. 2 away.
The batter, the third baseman, Nolan.
Down to third baseman, Nolan Arenado. And a little something extra at stake in this at bat, as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy. That one is absolutely belted. It one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Oh, you never like to cut it that close, but the hitting streak will live on at least another day.
Little bit of a tense moment, Singy. Looked like that might be the end of it.
I don't know. The way he's been going, his confidence must be sky high. So even if it takes until his last at bat, you get that sense that a hit's coming from this guy one way or another.
So man aboard. Here's the shortstop at the play. Mason Wynn. Adames, the throw to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. One for the Cardinals on the solo home run. Last chance coming up for the Brewers. All set to start the ninth in this one. Up now for Milwaukee, Christian Yelich. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Ryan Helsley.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than 1 per inning.
The pitch. Swing and a miss as he was late.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Left-hand hitter waits. That one at triple digits.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Got him. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his third strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Rhys Hoskins up now for the Brewers. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Hoskins pushes it foul.
Oh, that insurance run in the bottom of the 8th inning was so good to add on, especially with this power hitter at the plate. If he goes deep, you're still up in the ball game. Really good spot to be in right here.
Swing and a miss, and 102 on the radar gun. Goes down looking for the strikeout. And they're down to their last out.
Well, it's kind of tough right here. Closer comes in and he strikes out the first 2 hitters. It's hard not to feel defeated and that this is going to go quickly. But you got to go up there, maybe try to find a way to choke up on the bat, spread out, put the ball in play, and maybe you can extend this inning.
So they're down to their final out. Willie Adames up now for the Brewers. Just missed. The Cardinals leading by 2 here at the top of the ninth. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. One strike away. Pitch misses. Yeah, that's ball 2.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Two outs. Line drive. Fair ball.
That's tremendous fight from him, and I know it's got the dugout fired up down there. Down to the last strike, and he comes up with a hit to keep the game alive. It ain't over yet.
And the batter now, Jake Bauers. Adames, the runner at first with 2 gone. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Another day, another win. I really think this team has forgotten how to lose a ball game. It's been so long since they've lost. I really don't know what else to say. They're just a can't-miss ball club right now.
And your final 4-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Our final line score this afternoon. First, 6 runners on base. For the Brewers, 2 runs on 8 hits, 2 errors. They left 6 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 51 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, 46,000. The Cardinals would like to thank you for joining us and remind you to please drive home safely.